Okay, so I mixed these two primers together and it makes this kind of light lavender finish. And I'm gonna mix it in onto my skin and let it sit for 5 minutes before I even apply my foundation. And I'm going really light with the foundation today because I'm just going somewhere kind of casual. It's this night acting workshop that I'm going to, and I want to look, you know, cute, subtle, and glowing. But I'm not going to an award show or anything like that, so I don't need to be too over the top, and that's why I'm just going to go light with the foundation because, you know, I've been doing my due diligence with my skincare, and that's going really well, so I really don't need as much, I really don't need much coverage, period, and I don't like to feel that heaviness. I don't like to feel like I have a lot of foundation on these days. I just like to be really light with it. Right, okay, so I'm super excited to be using this other beauty blender that I recently purchased for the first time. I still have my usual go-to other one, but I like this one because it's, you know, I don't know, more detailed, it's easier to work with, and it's got more options, and it's definitely like, you know, a little blender beauty blender step up. It's really not a big deal, but I make big deals out of small things because I'm one of those people that's always grateful for the little things because I feel like that always leads up to the big things, and that is true. Back to the look. So far I have my eyeshadow done and my eyebrows done, and I went really like, I didn't go heavy-handed with my eyebrows, which I'm so proud of myself about and so happy about because lately I've been like going overboard and I've been feeling like my eyebrows are too overdone and too like Instagram eyebrowish. And what really began this or inspired me wanting to change my eyebrows and go back to a more natural look was having to do my makeup for a role in the old-fashioned, in like a older time period. It was like the Aretha movie, and I was playing, you know, someone who lived in the 1950s and 60s, and back then they didn't have the Instagram eyebrow look. And even though I love how neat and like glam it is, especially with how naturally hairy my eyebrows are, just naturally, so I'm not against it. Like, I still like that Instagram eyebrow, but I started thinking, like, once I kind of did some of my own makeup prep because sometimes I don't fully, I don't know, I just feel like hair and makeup on set sometimes just doesn't get it right. But it's their project, so I always go with whatever they want, unless it's just totally off. But I usually always go with what they want, just out of respect, and obviously out of respect for the director. I really enjoyed how I had my eyebrows done. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna like take this into account for my actual real life and start not doing my eyebrows so perfectly. And this is an example of somewhere in the middle of that, because they are done. You know, I did go through to the ends, but they're not super dark, and like the hairs are very hairy up here, and I was just very, like I said, light-handed with it. So yeah, moving on from talking about what I have done, and let's go ahead and get started on the foundation. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the foundation, and I use these two things for foundation. I start with the True Color foundation stick, and I go in on any areas where I have a spot that I'm trying to lighten, just so I know that I have coverage on that. And you know, like the worst thing ever is when like the foundation matches your shade, but there's that one dot or something. I mean, I'm all for like having your freckles show through your foundation, because to me that means that your makeup isn't too heavy, and that makes it look only more natural and all the good stuff like that. I'm going to do only one pump because, like I said, this is going to be a lightweight coverage day and look. And I'm going to use my new beauty blender that I'm all excited about. Okay, I was just reading to see like which part of the beauty blender is used for what. But I mean, if we need to add more, we can. But I just want to start off with as little as possible because I just don't want to wear a lot of makeup today. I'm already loving this beauty blender. And I have sprayed it with Mario Badescu refreshing setting spray. But I think I need to spray it a little bit more because I want it to be not so dry. I'm gonna let it sit. There's so many factors in this shit. I needed to let the beauty blender kind of dry a little bit because it was too damp, and it's like this sweet spot right in between that you want to find. This little stains on. Okay, so I just had to let it sit a little bit, but when I finish blooming, and I like that this beauty blender, in comparison to the one I usually use, dries a lot quicker. Because that's always good. You don't want a long wait with the drying process. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more. It's still a lightweight coverage, but this is for my forehead area because CoverGirl liquid foundation is that it is very mattifying, just as it says. Just as it says it is. And as an oily girl, that is all we could ever ask for. Is something that truly gives us a matte finish once we apply it. Couldn't ask for anything greater. Alright, so that is my super light coverage, and I love how it feels so lightweight, like on my face. I might have gone a little overboard on my forehead because it feels different than my face, but as long as this part down here doesn't feel cakey, I'm gonna have a good day. I just hate for this to feel like it's got a lot on it, especially when I'm not really going to some big crazy thing today, or to some big event or anything. So, everything is blended. We've got our natural eye going on. I'm loving this eye because it's got some subtle look. It's got like a hint of color and a subtle look to it, but nothing super obvious, which is the main goal. Sorry, the sun's going down, so I have a lamp just in case I need extra light, and I'm in this weird in between right now where there's still good natural light, but it's starting to get duller, so I brought the lamp out already. I'm going to use this to contour. Lip liner. Alright. Now, last but not least, I mean, we've done everything, and the best part about it is it's super lightweight, super fresh. That reminds me, hydrate, guys. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I don't care how busy your life is. Force time to hydrate. Laura Mercier. Ooh, that was the barcode. I don't know why I did that, but we're gonna go in with that. We're going to be pretty light-handed with that as well. I'm just doing under eyes and what else? Forehead. Nothing else. Sometimes I do like almost the whole face because I am oily. But for today, it's not going to be like an all-day thing, so I just need to get to the point. I'm going to do the chin as well. I don't know why I forgot that. And Laura Mercier is just quality from top to bottom. make sure you clean off your shirt after that. Still really lightweight. We're done with the Laura Mercier. Don't overdo it. This shit's expensive. I've also got a lot of it. I mean, it's a lot in here, but we don't need to go overboard, especially if, as we said, it's just a quick event. It's not an all-day thing. You know you're doing this look for 3 hours max, and you're gonna go home and wash it off, so chill out about all that. It's too short. And the final part. Now that it seems like we've spent 4 hours on this, but I promise you guys, it's just that the sun went down just at this moment, and I've only spent about 30 minutes so far on this look. And so that's good because we're wrapping it up now. So that was a 30-minute look. It's a 30-minute lightweight coverage look. And I just don't want that to get confused because of the fact that the sun went down. So yeah. Well, let's do the mascara. This is the Better Than Sex mascara. My curls are shining on me though. That's why you need to hydrate. Hydrate, sis. Hydrate. That's why you need to hydrate. Add highlighter. Really simple highlighter to the look. I'm going to take this little thin brush for the tip of my nose. And do that right here. I'm going to take the, I don't even know what this is called. Oh, Pro Makeup Flat Definer. I use this for my eyebrows usually to do my concealer. And I'm just going to put it in the highlighter. And I'm going to use that along the thin part of my nose. Okay, so the last and final part to the makeup look is going to be the lip gloss, because we've done everything now and this is super lightweight look. So I have this new favorite combination for the lip gloss, and the combo is the Fenty Beauty and the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb that has that like orangey pink nude look, and then I match it up with my Hard Candy Lion Tamer, which is kind of like this but a little bit more reddish.